The voting contest brought to you by First State Bank, and it is a 6-man tag team match.
I gotta get my banking in order. You know how many C Corps I have?
No.
C Corps, S Corps?
No, I don't. Well, this man right here thought he was seeing a corpse the last time he was in the ring with Axe Manson. When we found out Axe at the last TCS said exactly what his intentions were for Calloway.
Introducing first, from Greens Point, Texas, he is the X Factor, Jack Calloway.
Well, Calloway going to be aligning himself with Toxic Tour here tonight. As for the first time since the grand finals of the All for One, One for All tournament, Calloway and Axe Manson stand opposite corners of each other, this time with bad blood between the two.
And also the first time in a very long time that Jack Calloway is going to have an opportunity to tag with Prince Lee, who, if you recall, in the 2024 All for One, One for All tournament. See, and there comes Lee. He's all excited. He gets to be buddies with Jack Calloway again. And he got Mr. Big Drip, Pac Ortega as well. This could be a trio not to be messed with.
And introducing his tag team partners first, Mr. Big Drip Only, Pac Ortega. The Big Bad Bisexual Daddy, Prince Lee. Together, they are the Toxic Tour.
Toxic Tour and Jack Calloway teaming up for the first time. Not quite something I ever thought that I would see.
No, I mean, as you mentioned earlier, Dan, like, this is the first time that Calloway and Prince Lee have been in the same corner since that All for One, One for All tournament where they tried their luck in the tournament. I wonder if any water has been put under the bridge between these two.
Well, I mean, just think about who they're going up against. You got Just Vibin, you got Axe Manson. Plenty of bad blood between Jack Calloway and Just Vibin. Plenty of bad blood between Jack Calloway and Axe Manson. And then you throw Toxic Tour in the mix. We've seen them go toe-to-toe with members of Just Vibin in a tag team situation and individually over the last few weeks. Get your pancakes, Trent.
Well, this man right here, crowd favorite, coming into Wharton, looking to get his hands dirty. His former partner, I can see right here, Calloway burning a hole through Axe Manson, who's walking out here.
And their opponents first. He's the Axeman, son! Axe Manson! And his partners, from Planet Dread, the team of Just Nick and Kenny Calypso, Just Vibin!
Just vibing, as they usually do, starting things off hot. It's always a wonder how far Nick's gonna jump when he comes to the curtain.
Wonder if he practices that. You know, sometimes what we ought to do is just get a really big fall. Have a really, really high stage. He just jumps on it.
I can see that happening, maybe. We have to construct something.
Breaks his leg.
The HPA, not for that. So what will we call this? Axe vibing tonight?
Just Axe Vibin.
Just axing.
This is why you're not in charge of this stuff, Trent. Like you said, Axe Manson's going to get his hands dirty to match the rest of his body.
and Toxic Tour on the outside.
They're definitely not feeling this energy.
No, but the fans, including the referee right there, are here tonight.
You know how I feel about that one, Gilbo.
Look, there's no love lost between Just Vibin. Toxic Tour has been well documented time and time again. Over the past calendar year, these two teams have been going at it with one another in a variety of different ways for many different opportunities at Tag Team Gold. And most recently, Dan, we just saw members of each team vie for a qualifying spot in a Lone Star Championship match, a triple threat match, that being Just Nick qualifying in his match and Pac Ortega qualifying his match, both men getting a future opportunity at Izzy James's Lone Star title.
Well, that's going to be a heck of a match. Can't wait for that one. Oh!
And it looks like we're going to get...
We're not starting
it off with that. Prince
Calloway.
Lee getting the tag in real quick.
And that was a smart move by Prince Lee.
That was a log roll real quick by Manson, now taking down Prince Lee as the Axeman's son with a side suplex. A huge one right there. Oh, and already the flannel's coming off here in Wharton.
The Axe-Manson, he's got to focus. He's got a very game Prince Lee in his corner as Just Nick tags himself in. And then here comes Kenny Calypso. Quick tags here by Just Axe Vibin. Very smart play by them. As a kick to the back of Prince Lee.
Oh, that whiplash snapmare by Kenny, and this is exactly why Just Vibin vibe so well together.
What's the referee doing? The referee's got to get a handle on this.
Well, Nick and Axe on the outside. Kenny, the legal man, now going off the ropes, probably looking for that pineapple slicer, but Pac right there with a knee to the back of the head. Oh, miscommunication. Kenny ducked out of the way. That's exactly what Lee and Ortega have found themselves doing a lot more frequently here. Miscommunication, errant shots towards one another, and now Lee on the receiving end of a Calypso elbow. Unfortunately, Kenny didn't know that Pac Ortega got a blind tag and wasn't the legal man.
That's great tag team synergy between Toxic Tour. Pac Ortega saw that coming, saw that flurry that Just Axe Vibin was given to Prince Lee. Now Lee with some respite on the outside as Kenny Calypso in a terrible position right now on the bad side of a suplex from Pac Ortega. Cover now, hook of the leg, two, just not quite enough. You know, you also have to think, Toxic Tour, they also have quite literally the X Factor on their side now in this six-man contest. You know, how does Jack Calloway, we haven't seen him in this match so far. We don't know how he's going to synergize with the Toxic Tour. We've just seen a back and forth between Pac Ortega, well, and now let's find out. Here he is, Jack Calloway.
Getting shots in on Kenny.
First taste of action in this contest right now, tagging quick out to Pac Ortega.
Oh, pulling the hair of Calypso right there as the big drip struts around the ring. Going right after Calypso. And when Calloway steps in the ring, you know Axe Manson is chomping at the bit to get a tag in so that he can get his hands on the man who betrayed him. Oh! And Lee getting a big boot to the side of the head there on Calypso.
Prince Lee knocking the block off of Kenny Calypso as Jack Calloway gets tagged right back into this match. Body slam in the middle of the ring. Jack and Toxic Tour have been doing a great job of cutting this ring off, and it has been giving Kenny Calypso no opportunity to tag.
No, here's the cover now. Only a two. Look at that, I can see it right there. I mean, a little bit off screen. Axe Manson is pacing in the corner of his team as he knows that he wants the tag more than anything in the world right now when Calloway's in the ring, but Calloway tagging out. Manson will have to wait a little bit longer, I suppose, as Pac Ortega, now the legal man, back in this match.
That's if Kenny Calypso even gets an opportunity to tag. Whoa!
Well, Kenny trying to fight a way out of enemy territory in this corner. Discus forearm to Ortega, forearms for all three men in the team. There's a big leaping jawbreaker right there from Calypso. Stuns Ortega. This could be the window right here for Kenny to make a tag to somebody on his team. Crawling, inching his way even closer.
Pac Ortega now starting to stir. In comes Just Nick with a big line. Prince Lee trying to cut him off at the pass. Does not happen. Ghetto blaster from Just Nick. Pac Ortega's down.
Oh, here comes Nick off the middle rope. Whoa, using the momentum. There it is, regaining composure with the moonsault. It's the athleticism of Just Nick. Regaining that momentum, and now looking to do it once more. This time got caught. Ortega back on his feet. Real waistlock. Nick in a bad spot right now. Ortega picks him up. Nick lands on his feet, backflipping through. Tag to Lee. Lee now the legal man. Leaping shot to Nick. Nick is stunned. Ortega's still in there now. Big release German suplex and a huge leg drop that missed the mark, it seems, a little bit. And enough there to get a cover, but only a 2 for Prince Lee. Wow, what tandem tag team action by Toxic Tour there on Just Nick.
You know, I know how Just Nick could get underneath someone's skin, but Toxic Tour and Jack Calloway, they need to regroup right now. They need to slow the pace of this matchup down, which is exactly what Prince Lee is doing. You got to keep Just Nick far away from his corner. You have to start dictating the pace of this match, but Just Nick right now, eating a big drop kick from Prince Lee as Pac Ortega finds himself back into this matchup. Oh, man. No love lost between Just Nick and Toxic Tour.
Just picking the man up by all 4 limbs, and now the Toxic 2-man elbow drop.
You know, I'm looking at the corners here. Jack Calloway does not look too impressed with the tandem offense of the Toxic Tour, but he's going to have to deal with it, especially if he wants to get the dub in this matchup. Crowd firmly behind Just Nick.
I'm trying to get behind Just Nick here.
Nick is just getting totally dissected by Pac Ortega and the rest of his team. Nick trying to get something going here. Trying to reach for the tag, couldn't quite get over the body of Pac Ortega. Sunset flip predicament, cover. Just a 2 count. Nick still far away from making that tag go between the legs of Pac Ortega.
Just right there, fingertip lengths away from getting a tag into his team. Oh, missed on the insecurity. Pac saw it coming. And now rear waistlock, trying to go for that German suplex, I suppose, right back to him. Got feet pushing him, and now diving in. Gets Axe Manson in the match. Now the legal man, the freshest man in this contest, with 2 double axe handles to the chest of Ortega, and now Lee getting him some, and Axe going right after Calloway, just like he wanted. Pulling Calloway in the hard way, and now Manson. Time to get retribution on the man who betrayed him.
Oh no! Axe Manson, that big oath cost Jack Calloway the world championship.
Big splash into the corner. Onto Lee, coming in for Ortega, getting him some as well. And now Ortega on the shoulders of Axe. Oh, Axe picking up both Toxic Tour. Look at the strength of this redwood of a man.
No way! Another unbelievable fit of strength here at True Grit. Cover!
A combination fall away log drop, and now Calloway seizing an opportunity, taking the advantage. on the attention-diverted Manson, dragging Ortega, now getting the tag in for himself, the legal man, the X Factor. Oh, got kicked. X marked the spot on that super kick from Nick.
Oh, man, right in the mush. Oh, no. Just Nick setting up for the Boba Shot Lariat.
Oh, Lee right there pulling Nick down, unable to get that shot off. Calypso in the ring now, off the ropes he goes. Suicide dive onto Prince Lee, and unfortunately took his partner out in the process, but Calypso standing tall here in Wharton.
Kenny Calypso always throwing caution to the wind as Just Nick gets caught up in that dive, but right now it could be pineapple slicer time for Pac Ortega.
Connects. This could be it for Ortega. Kenny could get the win for his team. Standing tall. Oh, another $1 million nightmare in from Prince Lee.
It is just bodies in the ring here in Wharton. And Just Nick on the outside. Oh no, watch out!
Boba Shot Lariat. Ortega sending Lee out of harm's way. Lee, the legal man. The shot that Nick connected on wasn't on the legal man. Now taking a shot on Lee, sending both men down to the outside. My goodness, the fight spilled down to the floor.
And these two are brawling on the outside. And Kenny Calypso going after Pac Ortega on the outside, leaving just Axe Manson and Jack Calloway in the ring.
Oh, wait a second, Dan.
Like I said, no love lost between these two teams.
Vibin taking the fight outside of the Wharton Civic Center, and now Axe Manson and Jack Calloway, the only two left in the ring.
And here they go, they're going at it.
On their knees, fighting all the bad blood, everything that's happened between these two.
Shot for shot in the middle of the ring.
Knee to the face by Calloway, now missing on that line. Calloway picking him up, oh, looking for a lumber mill, reversed it. Double underhook, got shoved into the corner though. Manson saw what was about to happen, as did Calloway. That's the history between these two, how long they've known each other, and now Calloway getting chopped down like a tree.
This six-man tag has turned into a singles, as it's just Axe Manson and Jack Calloway right now. And Axe Manson going to town on the X Factor. Taking out all that frustration, everything that happened between these two.
Man, can you imagine everything that Axe has been feeling for the last few weeks to get to this moment, to get exactly what he wanted, the retribution on the man that betrayed him.
Oh, Axe no more.
Oh, Calloway begging off, asking Manson to stop. Manson relentless in his pursuit to take his frustration out.
I have never seen Axe Manson so incensed.
Oh, there's a kick right there between the legs. The referee has to throw this match out.
The same way that Jack Calloway
referee has called for the bell. Your winners by way of disqualification, Just Vibin and Axe Manson.
Jack Calloway going back to the well with that low blow against Axe Manson.
Oh, Manson saw exactly what was about to happen to him and went low blow. Like you said, Dan, the exact same movement on the betrayal of his former partner. Here tonight in Wharton.
Man, emotions running hot here.
Yeah, Axe Manson getting the victory, but far from what his mission was here tonight. And you know that the battle, the war between Axe Manson and Jack Calloway is far from over.